Well, first, and I appreciate the school moment of silence for those up in Thousand Oaks, because it hits close to home with me, living up that way, and all the fires. So I just want to again say our thoughts and prayers are with all those situations, whether it be the victims and now the fires that are out of control, and prayers to the firemen and first responders, the amazing people that are helping things. Really puts in perspective of things, and so those that are hurting, those that have had loss, just from UCLA basketball standpoint, we're thinking of them right now. So I appreciate the school doing that. As far as the game, Long Beach is a tough one, and Dan does a terrific job with his team, and they had a good game plan. They did a really good job coming in. These early games can test you of what you need to work on, and I thought a huge key was our second unit. Our second unit came in in the second half and really gave us energy because we got stops. And we've been talking about that from a defensive standpoint. And I thought that group did a tremendous job with stops. They got us out into transition. They got the ball to Moses. 17 points on 6 shots, that'll change. Our team's still learning to play through him and around him. Guys will understand it's going to help them if the ball goes through there, and we'll learn that. But I thought that second unit really did some good things, and that was good to see.
Just on that first note, Steve, is your house, or you having to evacuate or anything?
Yeah, we evacuated at 10 o'clock last night, got back in at 4 a.m., and then back out at 7, so we haven't been back in since 7. So kind of anxious here, getting out of here to see what's going on.
Yeah, do you have any sense of?
No idea.
No?
Yeah, I've just been watching TV.
Anyway, back to the game. Just what do you think of Moses' consistency in terms of what he's putting out?
Yeah, well, we've always said he's got a high motor. And when you're somebody with a high motor and you play as hard as he does, you can't help but improve and get better. And I think we're seeing that. Nobody's worked harder on his free throws than he has. And it doesn't mean he's going to go 7 for 11 every game. But I think Dan would have probably said, hey, yeah, we'll give him 11 free throws to start the game because we think he's going to make 3 or 4. And he makes 7, So he's learning, he's working. What he does, he works on things. And terrific individual that really cares, wants to win, wants to get better. And I think as our team continues to learn to play through him, and it's not just post feeds. I thought we missed him a lot on drive and lob. And that's why I think that's going to take some time. We've been drilling it in practice, but it's going to take some time because we haven't had this. And I think Jay Hill's somebody we can lob to as well. So we just haven't had a presence like that. And the guys are going to take some time to learn it. So I know we can be patient with that. I just think that we had some guys not defend the way we're capable of defending in today's game, and it almost hurt us.
Coach, we saw this a couple games early last year at Central Arkansas and South Dakota, where it's about a 10, 12-point lead with 4 minutes left, and then it dwindles away. That kind of happened again tonight. Was it kind of the same issue of the press coming in and young players not knowing how to handle it?
Yeah, some young players, but a lot of the issues we had were the old players. It was our vets late in the game, not taking care of the basketball. So I think they got to look at tape and they got to learn that. And then I think some of it's on me too, because we have not. Because of our injuries, we've gone through about 10 days of our practices have been drilled and drilled and drilled, but very little contact because we're not in a position where we can afford any kind of other injuries. So sometimes that's hard to emulate like a full court press and those type of things, but I thought they did a good job. They came at us hard and we didn't handle it very well. We didn't look up the floor, and I think through film and some practice stuff we'll be better next time that hits us.
Coach, is there any update on Riley and his return?
On who?
On Cody Riley and his return.
Oh, no, not yet.
Anything else for Coach? All right, thank you, Coach.
Thank you so much.